Hello, family. It's another word from Yah. I'd like to give thanks to the Most High Yah, His Son, Yahweh Shah, Paleo Hebrew, which you were ignorant called Jesus. Well, I'm going to say which us black people, which are Israelites, ignorantly call His name Jesus, and that's not His name. For all you got to do is look up on your phone when was the letter J created. And you will see there's no way the name Jesus that the apostles didn't call him that. They called him Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, Paleo Hebrew, modern day Hebrew. They call him Yahshua. Anyway, today we're going to talk about the book of Joel. The book of Joel, chapter 2, explains a lot about passages in the New Testament. For I was talking to two young ladies, and they was Christians, and we was talking about the word. And the topic what we was talking about is who was the Bible written for. Now, the Bible was written for the Israelites. Of course, it have different nationalities in the Bible, but the main purpose of the word was written for us, the Israelites. And they sort of got heated about that. Oh, the Bible ain't written for Israelites, it's written for everybody. I said, no, I have a lot of nationalities in there, not a lot of different nationalities in the Bible, but it was written for Israelites. And so, and I said that when he came and when he died on the stake, it was more like a lynching than we put up this cross thing, but it was more like a lynching. And that's why I say, who you slew and hung from a tree. And when he did that, when that happened, he only died for the lost sheep of Israel. And they was making a statement, telling me I'm crazy. I'm crazy and this, all that. Well, if he didn't come and die for his brethren, why in the world in Romans chapter 11, Paul, Shawu, his real name in Paleo Hebrew, why would he talk about people or Gentiles getting grafted in? Now, however, Paul Shawu is really talking about the lost tribe of Israel. But that's another topic. We're just going to say Gentiles for right now. I'm not going to go into all that. So if you have to be grafted in, then in that case, he didn't come and die for you. He came and died for the ones that had the law. And the only one that had the law was the Israelites. Well, and then the verse come up and says in the famous verse everybody go to, John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever should believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Okay. Well, and then you go to Acts chapter 2, and they said that when the Most High said, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. And both of these passages, he's talking about Israel. The Most High tells a story. Joel, the prophet Joel, prophesies in Joel chapter 2. If you start reading Joel chapter 2, you can read a whole chapter. But if you want to get down to the point, you'll read Joel chapter 2, verses 27 through 32. And you will find your answer about both of them scriptures in the New Testament. So every scripture in the New Testament has a precept to go with it. A lot of times when you read the New Testament, they are basically reciting a message from the Old Testament. So if you read Joel chapter 2, verses 27 to 32, you would see that the prophet Joel prophesies these things, and in that it makes known in the passages of scriptures that the Most High said, I am the Most High, which the Bible say what we read. He said, I'm the Lord of God of Israel and nothing else. In other words, he's the Most High of Israel, the Most Yah of Israel, nobody else. That's what he says when you read it. Then he goes on and explains that who he gonna pour out to Israel. Also explains about the John 3:16 about whoever call upon the name shall be saved, because we had lost tribes. So they didn't know nothing about the Yahushua, which the world called Jesus. They didn't know nothing about him. So he's saying that, the apostles is to go out to preach to them, tell them. And so all this was to say Israel. So the book of Joel, chapter 2, verses 27 through 32, or you can read the whole chapter, you would see it's point blank, it's about Israel. Now, however, these words like world putting in these New Testaments, you got to watch the way they did that, because the world, if you look it up in Hebrew, it actually don't mean the whole world. It means the governor around the surrounding area. It's almost like, you ever heard pastors of Alexander the Great, which I don't call him the Great, call him Alexander the Beast, but whatever. Alexander the Great, they say he conquered the world. Well, he didn't conquer the whole world. He conquered the world, his surrounding area. Or when the Romans said they taxed the world, they didn't tax the world. They taxed every part what they own, their own world. So the word world actually don't mean the entire world in that passage, John 3:16. But however, if you want to believe that, you can. But if you go back to the book of Joel, chapter 2, it would tell you that it's talking about Mount Zion and Jerusalem, Israelites. That's it. That's the one word and the only word I have for you today. I hope you do your research and read. I think it's good to just give you a piece by piece, because I don't want to have no excuses. Hey, he was on there too long. No, you go straight to it. You can go to Joel chapter 2, verses 27 through 32. And then if you go in the New Testament and read John 3:16 and you match it up, you're going to see. Or you go to the New Testament, you read Acts chapter 2 when it's talking about the day of Pentecost. That's what Joel's talking about. So, as a matter of fact, Acts chapter 2, Peter, I think he says the prophet Joel, but in that. So if you go over there and you read these two, you'll understand that it's talking about Israel. And the Bible was only written for the Israelites. Of course, it got different nationalities in the Bible, but this is our word, the true Israelites. So if you read it, you will see. Anyway, the Most High bless you, Yah, with his son, Yahushua. And I just like to thank him for each and everything he done in my life. Hey, look here, y'all. It was snowing, and it's still a little snowing a little bit here. I'm at work, uh, and it's pretty, as we say, but it's the work of the Most High. Peace out. Shalom.